Well, a very warm welcome to the April edition of our 2025 Market Wrap. Let's get straight into the nuts and bolts as to what took place over the last 30 days in both 3204 and 3165. Now, I hope you all had a fantastic Easter and Anzac Day. That did throw a spanner in the works for us as real estate agents. It obviously condensed the weekends that we had to auction properties over the last 30 days. For April's 4 weekends, the Real Estate Institute of Victoria recorded more than 1,884 auctions. 1,415 of those properties were sold, with 1,044 of those sold properties selling at auction. Now, 229 of those properties were passed in, 367 of those properties were sold before auction, and 4 properties were sold after auction. The clearance rate, now this is an interesting part, has lifted to 84.5%. Now that's significantly higher than we've been accustomed to over the last 6 to 12 months for a number of reasons. Less stock on the market, but as I mentioned in the last video, the bottom of the market, we believe as agents, has come and gone. There is a forecasted number of interest rate drops coming on the horizon, and we as agents think that that's going to spur a lot of buyer demand in this market. Now, the Melbourne market is getting healthier, with values rising 0.9% across February and March. This is producing much higher auction clearance rates. Buyers have decided it is time to make a move, and they're snapping up quality homes before interest rates start to move downwards as forecasted. So the top sale for the month was a property that was incredible, and it blew all of our socks off. Number 8 London Street in Bentley, a beautiful big family home on 650 square metres. It was 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. It did have a pool, and that property sold outside of the McKinnon school zone for $4 million. Next was number 33 Phillip Street in Bentley, a beautifully renovated period home. It was on 601 square metres of land, also a 5 bedroom, 3 bathroom home, and that sold for $3,350,000. Next was number 15 Strathmore Street, the first one in the McKinnon school zone. That was a house on 567 square metres of land, so not your typical 6 or 650 square metre block. Again, another 5 bedroom, 4 bathroom home, and that property sold for $3,028,888 at auction. Next was number 24 Lawson Street in Bentley, a big family home on 614 square metres of land, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and that property sold for $2,450,000 after auction. Now I'll give you 2 more. This is a little bit of a special one. I normally say the top 5, but we'll give you the top 6 because there's 2 very special sales here. This was a property that was on the market with another agency for 3 months with no offers. The agency period expired. I took that property over. We called one buyer. That buyer refused to deal with that agency. They bought the property from us before the board went up, before the internet went on, sold for $2,275,000. Those vendors are wrapped. They don't have to go through another marketing campaign, and they got the price that they wanted. Just goes to show your choice of agent does matter. Next was a property that I actually sold just last night on the 31st of April, and that property was a brand new townhouse, and it has set a new benchmark in East Bentley. A $2 million price tag in East Bentley for a townhouse is a big, big ticket. We sold 53A Barrington Street in East Bentley, an MK build, and that property sold for $2,250,000 off market. If you're considering a spring sale, I know it seems a little bit early, we haven't even started winter yet really, but if you are considering a spring sale, now is the time to get in touch. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you at our next Market Wrap.